Yo, YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sebastian, back with another one, man. It's been a few days, you guys, since I hopped on here. Kind of been going through it, kind of been having one of them low points in my journey, you know what I mean? But it's okay, you know what I mean? Get back up, and got to get back on your feet eventually. And I'm feeling better today, man. Got the day off work and got to sleep in a little bit, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I just woke up a little bit ago, so I wanted to film this video right away because this has been on my mind, and it's been something that I've been dealing with. And that message has to do with the female attraction and what happens to us, when we go on semen retention, and basically how we interact with females and why this female attraction comes our way. But I'm making a disclaimer, you guys. If you guys are using this spiritual practice, semen retention, to simply just get female attraction, get off my channel right now. Go to some other bullshit channel, because this is not what I'm about. Alright, this is just something that comes with it. This is just something that is I guess a cherry on top, because this is not the main reason why you're supposed to go on semen retention. I'm not going to go too deep into this because I can do a whole video on it, but you go on semen retention to form a connection with God, to improve your mental, physical, and spiritual health. It's not to acquire female attraction and then get a bunch of females, start having a bunch of casual sex, and then releasing all the time and stop retaining. That's just counterproductive. So this is just a video just to talk about what happens when you retain, as far as how you interact with females and shit like that. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is you're going to look at females differently, okay? And this is actually like my favorite part of this topic, and being on retention, because you guys, back in the day when we're masturbating all the time and we're looking at porn, that does something to our brain, to where it makes us just weird and creepy, when females come around, because we're looking at, females and in this way on those videos, and then when we get in real life, females come around us and, being depleted from releasing our life force all the time, plus adding in that skewed perception from the porn. When a girl comes around us, I don't know if you guys can relate, but like a super attractive girl might come around, and immediately you're thinking about how you want to get in her pants, you know what I mean, how you want to smash, and that's going to create very weird energy between you and that female. She's going to be able to pick up on that. You're not going to be in your frame, you're not going to be acting like a regular person. You're going to be thinking about, how can I smash, how can I want to hook up with her, and it's going to create just those weird thoughts in your mind. I know you guys can relate, because looking at my old self, a girl would come around and I would like freeze up, like a really attractive girl, like up there, like a 9 or a 10. I'd just be like, oh, I'd freeze up and I'd be like, oh, she's out of my league, and those thoughts are horrible, you guys. Those thoughts, that's not true, you know what I mean? First of all, you can't base someone just upon how they look, you know what I mean? And a lot of the time, a lot of these girls that are up there, 9, 10, these girls are, a lot of them, they don't even have like the best personality. And I'm not saying all females, but a lot of them do, because they're identifying with how they look, and that's like the only thing that they're, using, in life, is their looks, and their personality is a lot of them is pretty bland. You know what I mean? And you can see that once you go on semen retention. But I'm getting off topic. Basically, what I wanted to say is that it shifts. You know, when you go on semen retention, this whole thing shifts from, you know, when you see girls and you come from that depleted porn mindset and you see these females, you know, as soon as you start retaining, you're going to go back to that way of looking at women like they're just regular human beings, you know, and they are, you're not going to look at them like you just want to hook up with them all the time. And that is a very amazing thing, because it allows you to start interacting with females like more often. It doesn't matter who it is, you know, whether it be coworkers, people out in public, you know, cashiers at different stores, people in public at the gym, just random places, you know what I mean? It's going to help you interact with females, you know, whereas my old self, it didn't matter who it was. I'd see a hot girl, it's something that would go off in my brain. Like if she was super attractive, like I just said, you'd be like, oh, I'd love to hook up with her, you know, and then I just turn into like a weirdo. You know, my energy, your energy is off, you guys, when you're operating like that. You know what I mean? The way that you're going to attract females is by being a regular person, by being normal and in your frame. And that's what semen retention does. Semen retention gets you back to being, pretty much by being, you know, a regular human being again. You know, it decontaminates your brain and your thoughts, you know, to just be thinking about sex all the time. And you know, you can just approach whoever it is, and you know, you're not on any weird shit, no weird motives, nothing like that. And that goes a long way, you know, with females, you know, because that's how you're supposed to attract the right woman, you guys. If you're trying to attract, you know, someone in your life, and you maybe want to get in a relationship, I personally am not looking for that right now. You know, I'm trying to work on myself, but the way to do it is like this, you guys, is to connect on a friendship level first, and then go from there, you know, then move on up if you want to. It's not all about just like, you know, how society has it set up for us, to where we meet these women and then we just want to smash, do a one-night stand, let's see if we can, you know, get with them right away. And you know, that way of thinking is gonna corrode your mind, you know what I mean? So semen retention is going to turn you into a different beast. You know, it's going to kind of set you apart from a lot of these other guys that are acting weird, you know what I mean? And putting women on pedestals, and they can sense that, you guys. They know when you're putting them on a pedestal just by the way you act, because it's going to come out in the way you talk, your body language, you know what I mean? They can sense between that kind of a guy and then some guy who's confident in his frame and doesn't give a fuck about the outcome, you know what I mean? You can tell, they can tell if you come around them and you're just confident, and you know what I mean, you're just yourself, and you don't have any weird side motives, you know what I'm saying? So that's what semen retention does for you guys. It gets you into this place where you're not thinking about sex, and you're not thinking about getting females all the time. So that's going to put you in a place of confidence and in your frame, and you're going to be emanating this masculine energy, and you're going to be emanating, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know, I'm just doing me, you know, I'm at work, I'm at the store getting my groceries, I'm at the gym getting a workout in, you know, you're focused on what you're doing, you're not focused on picking up women, you know, so that's going to attract them to you. And yeah, it's actually really powerful, you guys. And then when you're adding in all the other shit, you know, you're just going to turn into a very desirable man, you know what I mean? And it's all about how we operate, you know, from here, you know. Are we going to let these women just easily come into our life and have a one-night stand, or have casual sex and then release, you know, and lose all our progress, and then go back to or even worse, you get into a thing with the wrong woman, you start having sex every couple days, and you're just releasing all the time, and you're right back to where you were, you know, being that low power level, low confidence, low motivation type dude, you know, and that's not what we want. You know, we want to stay on this journey and stay retaining, stay confident, you know, stay in this frame that I was just talking about, where, you know, it turns us into a real man. You know, it gets us away from that little boy mindset of just like, oh, I want to hook up with this girl. You know, she's so hot. Like, oh, I want to. Guys, looks is not everything. You know, it's another thing that semen retention will help you realize that somebody's looks is not. It's literally like such a small percentage of what you should be looking for, you know, in a partner. You know, you should be able to look for a female to have a good personality. How's their energy? You know, how's their spirit? You know, what type of stuff do they like to do? Things that you guys might have in common. You know, think about these type of things first. You know, when you're looking for a female. You know, if you notice a female that's into you, she's vibing with your energy. You know, kind of feel it out. Don't just because you think she's hot. Don't just give her all your energy and waste all your energy. You know, that's how we used to be. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys. It's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? It's just all about controlling. You know, once you realize that you have this new power and these new abilities to attract women, it's all about, you know, picking and choosing where you're going to allow yourself to go and who you're going to allow in your life, because, you know, we're going to be getting a lot more attention than we used to. You know what I mean? And it's very easy, like I said, to throw yourself off the path, because, yeah, I mean, we all get tempted. You know what I mean? If a cute girl wants to you know, come on over and watch a movie with you and shit, and you already know what's going to happen, and it's hard to say no to that. You know, we have to, you know, acquire this ability to get some discipline in that direction, you know, start to value what semen retention is doing for you, you know, all these new skills and all this new focus and energy and, you know, all these benefits, you know. What's more important? Getting a quick nut with one of these girls and then losing your confidence and that power level, having to build that shit back up, or retaining that, you know what I mean, and building upon, you know, what you're doing. So that's what I wanted to talk about, you know, on this video, you guys. It's 12 minutes in, so I wanted to make this kind of short, and I've already gone a little bit past, so I'm going to end the video, but much love. Hope everybody is staying strong. And yeah, remember that, you know, just be careful about what your energy is going to attract. You know, you're going to be getting female attraction, but it's all about how you manage it, you guys. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to make a bunch of videos on this topic, because it's definitely interesting and it's important. You know, it's important for us to be conscious of this stuff and to make the right moves out here, you know, as far as dealing with females. So alright, you guys, I'm going to end the video. It's been a pleasure. Much love. Hope everybody's staying strong. Thank you for everybody that watches my videos and comments. And yeah. Oh, and shout out to my boy Martin, man. Everybody go check out our podcast. We have a podcast about semen retention and you know, just real life shit. A lot of topics that you'll see on these videos on the podcast. And it's on Spotify. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's called the UNCHAINED podcast. So go check us out. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Until the next one. Have a good one.